Hello there. Today we are not cooking. We are going to debone whole chicken. I just like to vary cooking techniques. My name is Yvonne and you are watching Yvonne Mforneh's kitchen. So let's get started. Here are the knives that we'll be using. So we'll start by sharpening our knife. So this is just like an old technique. I grew up watching my mom doing this. Now I'm doing the same thing. It's just like a generational way of sharpening knives, which is true as it is old. And here's our chicken that we'll use, about 2 kilograms of chicken. So the first thing that we'll be doing is to take off the fatty parts. Fats is not really good for us. So we'll go ahead and take off the fatty parts. So join me, let's take out the excess fat. All done. So I'll go ahead and take out the tips of the wings. And then let's go ahead and cut it through the breast. Like so. And so you cut through the left breast. Just make sure that you cut in between the flesh that connects with the bone like the ribs, like so. And you cut and go through the back. When you are cutting the back, just make sure that you are careful not to cut through the flesh. The back is thin. It has no flesh. So you cut it carefully. Because when you cut through the flesh, that's it. The boneless chicken is not going to come out the way you wanted it. Or maybe it's not going to serve for the purpose that you wanted it for. Maybe you wanted to do like some stuffed roast boneless chicken. So just be careful the way you're cutting it. So take your time, no rush. When you are doing this, it's for a purpose. So you want to cut it, debone the chicken to serve that purpose. So don't cut through the flesh of the back. Now I'm kind of like trying to take out the bone from the thighs. So when you want to do that, you have to first search the joint. Before you take the bone off the joint, the bone that connect with the body, you search it. You carefully use the knife to like clean off the flesh without cutting it through. And there you go. You do the same on the other side. And so let's continue and gradually cut off the flesh from the back. Because our objective is to take the bone out. It's a little bit messy, friends, but remember to always first wash your hands thoroughly before you start the process. Or you can just always wear gloves if you choose to. But I really like to work with my bare hands. And there you go, we did it. And so we'll go to the leg. We search for the joint. And we cut around the joint and we remove the excess meat around it, like so. Then we take the bone off. And you do the same thing on the other leg. And if you are enjoying the video, do give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And so we are almost done. So we still have like the wings. So we'll go ahead and remove the bone from the wings. We try to get out the crackers. And friends, this process is not like some standard process, So you just, when you are doing it, you just search but for a way to get the bones out. It doesn't matter how. So it just depends on what you want to do with the boneless chicken. So all you do is just to search to cut through the flesh and get the bones out, so that you'll be left with the boneless chicken. So friends, I always just like to experiment things. I'll rather always just do this and discover something than just going to buy all the time already processed chicken from the store. It was just much fun doing all of these, friends. So when I get out the bones, I'm going to show you later on what I did with them, because I'm not just going to throw them like that. No. So when you finish with the left wing, you go ahead and you debone the right wing. And it's just so simple, friends. It might look like complicated, but it's that simple. So you can always do this when you are free, when you have the time. Alternatively, you can still go ahead and buy your boneless chicken from the store. So we are done, just like done. And so this is how our boneless chicken looks like. So you can go ahead and roll it up and keep it in the refrigerator for further use. You can use it to prepare like your stuffed deboned chicken rolls, or you do a boneless roast, or you can do any other recipe that you want to do with your boneless chicken, friends. All depend on you. So thank you, friends, for watching. I appreciate you all. So these are the bones. Here are the bones. So I'm not going to throw them. So I'll be bringing you a video of what I did with the bones. I appreciate you watching. You are all the best. So I'll also attach in the description box videos of other chicken recipes. See you next time. Bye, y'all.